Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Skunk. And before I get started with this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let's get our followers up, folks, and let's go ahead and run this thing up so I get information out to you on the regular. Today, we talking about the top 10 rappers of all time. We just did the top 20 rappers of all time. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you pull up the video, go ahead and comment on it, let me know what you think. Everybody's going to have a different perspective on this, but this is from Big Skunk's perspective. You feel me? We're going to go from number 10 to number 1, and we're going to get this thing started. Number 10. At number 10, greatest rappers of all times, I have Lil Wayne. And let me tell you why I got Lil Wayne. Because his work ethic is crazy. His bars are unlimited. He's been rapping since he was a young teenager. He's been rapping over 20 years, never fell off, always stayed up to date, bars always been intact. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is my number 10 rapper of all time. Congratulations, homie, you made the list. My number 9, greatest lyricist of all times, Ice Cube. Let me tell you something. You had to be around when it was going on. I know a lot of you kids think Ice Cube, the movie maker, Ice Cube, the Big Three, you know, all these things. Ice Cube has some of the coldest songs as far as an artist writing them by pen. More descriptive than the average movie. If you were in LA at the time and you heard an Ice Cube song, you were in LA. He put you in LA. If you wasn't in LA at that time and you heard an Ice Cube song, he put you in LA. Very dope lyricist, come from a legendary group, Ice Cube. My number 9 rapper, lyricist of all times. Again, if you don't agree, comment in the section. This is Big Skunks. Tell me what you think. My number 8 rapper of all times, E40. Let me tell you something. He probably could have made the top 3, but out of respect to some of the people that's been in the game before him, and some that haven't, he just didn't make the top 3. But probably one of the coldest spitters of all time. Probably gave you more game than anybody on the record, other than probably Too Short. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going by hits. We're not going by money. We're not going by swag. But E40 is my number 7th rapper of all time. Lyrically. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and listen to some of his records. Any of them. The old records, the new records. Youngsters is having a hard time keeping up with him now. E40, my number 7 rapper of all time. That's number 8, I'm sorry. Melly Mel is my number 7 rapper of all time lyrically. First of all, he could have been first. Because if it wasn't for Melly Mel, none of these people on this list that I'm talking about, you would even know about. We were all inspired by Melly Mel to do big things, to show the picture like you see it, to be descriptive and not hold back. Melly Mel, cold piece of work. That's my 7th greatest lyricist of all time. Again, could have been number 1. At number 6 is Mr. Scarface. Now let me tell you something. If you're a youngster and you didn't grow up and come up off of Mr. Scarface, you missed out. Because not only was he descriptive, cold-blooded, and raw with it, he was spiritual, soul-snatching, and dope with it. He got some of the dopest songs of all time. Youngsters, pull up Scarface. Brad Jordan, pull up Scarface, and you're going to understand what I'm saying to you. If you don't understand what I'm saying, like I said, pull up Scarface. Now again, your list might be different than mine. So if you got an issue with what I'm saying, make your comments in this section. Hell, make your own video. You know, let me know. But for me, Scarface is my number 6 lyricist of all times. At number 5, Nasty Nas. Nasty Nas from Queensbridge, New York. Poetic terrorist. You know, super nasty Nas. And again, we're not talking about popularity and business and how many records you sold and your swag and how big is your chain. Nasty Nas. Top 5 of all times. Lyricist. You don't believe me? Look at the list. It's right here. It's right here. Look at the list. Nasty Nas. Number 5. Excuse me. At number 4, Tupac Shakur. Now listen, we were just listening to some of this last night. And rest in peace, Tupac. As long as it's been since Tupac has laid his albums, we ain't caught up yet. We haven't caught up yet. As artists, as fans, as a people. A true people's champ with the spirit of a lion. He could have been number 1. On some people's list, he are number 1. But we talk, and he's, out of all the artists on this list, he's the total package. But we're talking about all-time lyricists. So rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in heaven, Tupac. Rest in power, Tupac. On Skunk's list, one of my favorite artists of all time, if not the favorite artist of all time. Number 4, partner. Rest in peace. We love you. Number 3, KRS-One and the Boogie Down Productions. Again, youngsters, you had to be around when it was going down. KRS-One came versatile, over the top for his people, all the way for his people. Before it was culture vultures, KRS-One was for the people, his lyrics impeccable. Crazy. Young people, go check out KRS-One if you don't know. KRS-One, my all-time lyricist, number 3 of all times. Number 2, Biggie Smalls. Biggie. Everybody know that when Biggie was out, Biggie was the hottest thing in music, but Biggie's lyrics transcended. As far as a dope MC, a dope lyricist, this is what you wanted to do. You wanted to do it like Biggie. The Edgar Allan Poe of hip hop, the Donald Goins of hip hop. Biggie Smalls, number 2 on my all-time greatest MCs list, lyrically. And number 1, Rakim. I'm going to say it again. Rakim. I'm going to say it again. Rakim. Again, you had to be around when it was going down. But if you was around, and those that know, nobody came like Rakim since Rakim came out. With the knowledge, with the finesse, with the lyrics, with the confidence. Rakim is the greatest rapper of all time. And Rakim is still living. So while Rakim is still living, y'all need to go on and show y'all love and quit playing. Y'all need to show y'all love and quit playing while the brother's still with us. Because he's the greatest thing that hip-hop has seen lyrically. Some of your favorite rappers picked up his swag. All your favorite rappers grew up listening to him. You feel me? Rakim is the greatest rapper of all time. Now again, you might agree, you might disagree. But whichever is the case, go ahead and comment in the section and let me know how you feel. But on my list, Rakim's the number 1 rapper of all times. Point blank, period. Yo, it's your boy Big Skunk. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And we're going to catch you on the next one. We out. Peace.